Hello, guys. Mama of 3under3 back again with the season finale. Let's call it the season finale so we can give it a break over the weekend and maybe give it another go on Monday into season 2. Because it's a wild ride, guys. Forgive me today. I've just come from a night shift and I figured if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do this, or you guys will have this episode late. So yeah, I just showered and got into my pajamas ready for bed. So we left off with me going back to work, and me working for my tickets and the children. Touchdown Zimbabwe, because I was like, this diaspora life, this love is not working, and the love has also just the future was bleak. It's not working. I'm tapping out. So anyway, Justine, I didn't think much of this part. I didn't put much thought into it. I used our family agent for the tickets, to buy our tickets, the same who we've always used all the years we've been here, and he allows us to pay staggered, so I split the total fare into 3, because at work I was paid every Friday, and so the 3 Fridays I had, 1, 2, the third one now. What it is there's a deadline at 12 p.m. to make the final payment, else the tickets are forfeited, it's or charges, or you just lose everything. So anyway, I was in my last lunch call, and then the agent, his name is Mark, so he starts ringing me. He's in a panic about 11:45, and he wanted his payment, obviously. So I was like, you know what, I'm about to finish my client. I'll just call him back in like 5 minutes or so. Not a big deal. So I hung up. So him being in a panic, he calls hubby. Like, I'm trying to get hold of your wife. We're supposed to finalize for the tickets for the children and herself. Do you know where she's at, or how should we do this? Oh my God. So anyway, hubby being hubby, he played along like he knew, and he's like, oh, Mark. Well, this is now him telling me later, like, Mark, send me the itinerary, and I sort it out. So I just am with you guys. And then he's like, okay, send it to my email. Then Mark, what does he know? Being the loyal Mr. Mapora client, customer of his, he just sends without even asking any questions. The cat's out the bag. Anyway, I finished my call. I called Mark quickly. I'm like, Mark, sorry, man. I was with the client. I'm so sorry. I know it's almost time. I'm making a deposit right now. Let's go through the final payment procedure. And it's like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, Miss Mapara. I actually just rang Mr. Mapara because I was in a panic on what's going on. You were not picking up, and I was like, oh my God, Mark, what did you just do? Because the plan was to just get out quietly, because I knew that it wasn't going to end well. The space we were both in, it wasn't going to end well. Him knowing I'm just leaving with the kids. Anyway, so Abby and I were giving each other silent treatment. So no one said anything to the other person. He was barely at home anyway. If you'd go Monday to work, he'll come back home maybe Sunday, and have a good birthday, just have supper with So anyway, Sunday comes. This Sunday, did guy come? He didn't come. So I was like, anyway, he's just him doing his thing. I'm gonna carry on packing for everybody. So literally, because of the number of things I wanted to carry, like I'm not taking my shangan bag, like I didn't care about what it looked like with what or blah. It's what was working. I was just touch and go. So those days also you're required to take COVID tests. Oh my God, that's another part. So what do you know? When Gogo came, it looks like Gogo carried COVID with her. Because after 2 weeks of her getting here, she was just not herself. She was just down. She was over. We thought maybe she was just tired from the kids. But we only then figured this out because then Inini, although I didn't have any symptoms, when we both went to get our COVID test, she was cleared, then I was COVID positive. Can you imagine? Like chinchagadaro. Don't ask me what I did or what happened from there, but I just recall Gogo asking me, so what you proceed as saying, "Mana should die?" Like at Mom, I don't know how or whatever is going to happen or whatever shamukundifunza, but all I know is inini I'm going to Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's a mystery. Anyway, let's put that aside. Monday, what happens? Mr. Mapaura walks into the house. I'm like, yeah, we're going to Zim. Who have you told? Well, who was I meant to tell? Who was I meant to talk to? And to kind of laugh, obviously. And then he goes up to his office. He's working, and then he's like, "What? Excuse me, guys." My kids are not going to Zimbabwe. I'm like, oh well, I just rolled my eyes. Tatogeza paipa and kuchinja ndakunzwa munhu ari pafoni afonera ku-airport ari kupa ma-passport number evana nzi please can you make sure this flight number blah 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 these British children are not getting out of the country as I do not consent as the father. Ndakati nonyeba. I was so confident that apana zvakadaro. And he was adamant, and then he takes baby number 2, he clings on her, and I don't know what was just going on, but oh my gosh, we're running out of time. Yeah, he's getting a bit feisty about things, apana chakadaro, chakazodi, and then they get into it was nasty. But what do I do now? Because they get into it now. It was just, but man, I couldn't believe I put my mother in this muddle. It wasn't going down with me. I was helpless now. And the last resort was to call the police. And I rang the police. They quickly attend to the property, like, what's going on? What's the matter? They separate us. And I'm like, I'm mother to these 3 children, and I've decided I'm not coping, and I'm going back to our home country, Zimbabwe. And the police are, oh, okay. Stay tuned.